Good morning, Last City. Stanley here with you, and we're back from the holidays with our first reset of the new year. Every new week here brings hundreds of hours to grind, but you'll be lucky if even half that gear makes it into the meta, let alone survives it. Now, on to the news. Making its Destiny debut is Iron Banner Fortress. With skill-based matchmaking, twice a match, Kaido will send a drop pod into the arena, which spawns a high-value zone defended by turrets. This zone awards huge points, very big, great zone, super handsome. At least we're no longer spontaneously combusting, right? Also on the Crucible side of things is Rumble's return. Here I thought Rumble was a staple game mode, but apparently it's in the Rotator playlist now. Each match is 8 minutes long. The first to 20 points wins. Guardians who desire to improve their 1v1 skills may benefit from this game mode, but we all know there'll be those 2 or 3 people way better than everyone else running the lobby. Guess in the wise words of Dark Souls, get good, or just avoid the Crucible like a sane person. Though possibly just as insane as the Crucible players are Guardians who willingly enter the Glassway Nightfall on higher difficulties. I still have PTSD from the GM runs. Wyverns. So many Wyverns. Overload Minotaurs and the true boss, Wyverns, will swarm the safe rooms while barrier hobs attempt to pick your head off outside. Add Void Burn into the mix, and the boss fight basically turns into a no-hit run because those Void attacks will end you faster than Bungie servers after an update. Further PvE rotators include the Duality Dungeon and Vow of the Disciple Raid. Guardians who haven't been blessed by RNGesus can bully Rolk countless times until he drops Collective Obligation. With how strong Void is, this raid exotic can lead to some cheesy builds. Lastly, in King's Fall, this week's challenge is the grass is always greener. At the totem counter, Guardians cannot pick up the same brand twice in a row. Just rotate sides and hope that your fire team knows their lefts from rights to snag double loot. With that, it's time to check in at the tower. It's still not fixed. I think we just need to give up on this segment, because it's never going to be fixed. Once more, Banshee has new weapons in stock. This time the Syncopation 53 with Frenzy, Moving Target, Ricochet Rounds, and Small Bore or Polygonal. Honestly, you could do worse, but you could also do better. Just craft a better one, people. He also has the Arveldil FR6. You're not fooling anyone. Milan, we all know that stands for Fusion Rifle 6. Get more creative. It has Swashbuckler, Firmly Planted, Ionized, or Particle Repeater. It's a high impact frame, and you could honestly get a better high impact frame, let alone a better fusion itself. There's also the Ogma Pulse Rifle 6. It has Turnabout, Adaptive Munitions, Steady Rounds, Fluid Barrel, or Polygonal. Again, you can do better. We also have everyone's favorite Recluse 2.0, Funnel Web. With Rangefinder, Steady Hands, Acrized Rounds, and Hammerforged Rifling. Though it's not exactly doing anything the Extended doesn't. So there's worse funnel webs out there. If you don't have one, this may be worth picking up. We also have the Grenade Launcher 5. Again, this time with Chill Clip. Genesis, Alloy Casing, Augmented Drum, Volatile Launch, and Quick Launch. They really cannot give this thing away. Lastly, we have another week of me telling you we have Taipan at home. Go get your Taipan. On the pay-to-win side, we have this shader that it exists. We are only getting it because we're collectors. We have this weird looking ghost shell that looks like it was torn from the Prophecy Dungeon and then just handed to Tess. It's pretty weird. Spill the tea emote. And the moment we've all been waiting for, an ornament from Prometheus Lens. When on earth was this added? I didn't even realize it had an ornament. We also have this creepy looking assassin's cowl, which... Moving on. Simulation seed shell for the ghosts that once looked like they're on Mercury. A sparrow that isn't the raid sparrow, so there's no point in picking it up. Keeping score emote, which I'm pretty sure for most of us is just going to keep track of the amount of times we've died in the Crucible. And everyone's reaction when they see the state of Destiny 2's Crucible. This is fine. Everything is fine. Now that's all we have for you today at Tower News. Thank you all for watching, and have yourselves a fantastic week.